Okay, we left 104 Lamed Zayin. Or batim, the leather of the batim. Tzorch lios me'or behemo chayev va'of torim. It has to be made from the skin of a either undomesticated, domesticated, or even a bird from a kosher species. Afilu medevelo o treif shalem. Even though the animal was killed, or the animal had shechita, but they found it had a defect, the hide qualifies for the batim. Same thing for the parchment of the Sefer Torah. Same thing is true. Rashai lazes miklaf or meor shlil. You're permitted to make miklaf or meor shlil. Let's see what or shlil is. It's the shlil is the placenta. Hineg v'chenaritzuos yochel asos miklaf or shlil. It could also be made. It doesn't have to be made of the hide, the outer hide. It could also, the straps have to be made of leather. When you tan it, when you put it in the solution, you're tanning it in the solution, you have specifically in mind, it's for the sake of tefillin. It has to be done lishmo. Sefer Torah, you're doing it for the sake of a Sefer Torah. Mezuzah, for the sake of if you have a higher kavanah, it includes the lesser kavanah, right? Because the Kedusha Sefer Torah is more than tefillin mezuzah. But let's say you had for mezuzah, does it qualify for tefillin or for Sefer Torah? We'll see. Hechad efsher. He says hechad efsher where you can. What does that mean where you can? Do you need lishma? Don't you need lishma? We'll see. Yeah, what are you saying?
The straps have to be made of
leather of a kosher species. Has to have a skin. As long as it's a species. The Gemara has a question, what about a fish? Fish also has a skin. Gemara leaves it unresolved. Because skin, even after you remove the skin from the fish, there remains a certain stench in the skin, and therefore it would be inappropriate to use the skin for Sefer Torah tefillin mezuzah. That's where it doesn't qualify. The Gemara leaves it unresolved.
But a deer you can use.
A deer you could use.
But you have to have shita?
No, it says, even if you killed nevela, right? Afilu medvela treifu shalem. You can shoot it, and then use its hide. Okay, let's see. Ora batim, buadin ora titora v'maberta. Means that's the rim around the base of the tefillin. Because it's attached and it's sewn on. Torim, it has to be from a kosher species. Why does it have to be a kosher species? Because it says the Torah should be in your mouth. What does minam? It should be in your mouth. It has to be of a species which is permitted to you. That's the basis. The keva and the os shin shu merames al shem shakai. We have the shin in tefillin sharosh that alludes to shem shakai. Nikmat beor hatefillin. It's like nikma means it's like pinched into it, right? You gather the leather and you form it. It's what you call a chok. It's chok tochus, right? It bulges. It bulges outward. Hu b'chal Torah Hashem. Because otherwise, what does tefillin have to do with Torah Hashem? Ve'chiluk ben shel rosh o shel yad. Even though the shel yad doesn't have a shin on it, but it's a pair of tefillin. Has from a kosher species. Miklaf, ba'pishu dak. What about it? You make batim out of parchment. Is it valid? It's very thin, and you blacken it. It's kosher. That's cool. Or it's the skin. It's the skin of the animal.
It doesn't protect the parchment.
No. If it doesn't get perforated, it's kosher. You have to be very careful. But as long as it remains intact, it's kosher tefillin. Even though you made the batim out of parchment. Shlil, the gam ori nikror, vavagav shul nikro boser, the nituma, although it's considered flesh regarding contamination, mikol mokom logori miorov. I mean, it's no worse than the skin of a bird. The skin of a bird is edible. You eat it. And yet the Gemara says that the skin of a bird qualifies for tefillin, or for mezuzah, for Sefer Torah. Lasos miklaf rakshi ashchirim, but of course you have to blacken them, correct? The ritzua shchoras halachah mishmisinai. Gemara says that blackening the ritzua is halachah mishmisinai. It's not explicitly by the whole mitzvah tefillin. Most aspects of it's all halachah mishmisinai. How do you know it's supposed to be square, right? How do you know you're supposed to have straps? How do you know the knot what kind of knot you put on.
And the shin and
Everything. That's all halachah b'shemisiya.
And what about the blackening dye?
Halachah b'shemisiya. That's halachah. Everything's halachah b'shemisiya.
But do we have to choose a special dye? Or
Has to
any
be made
dye?
of kosher species. Also, it can't be made from a non-kosher ingredient.
Like a squid, for instance, that couldn't.
Besides, the squid is blue, dark blue. It's not black. Okay. Okay. Mubed lishmo. No. The ingredients.
Could be vegetable.
It's made of whatever it is.
Could be eggplant.
Whatever it is. Yeah. As long as it's naturally black. I mean, it's all natural. Okay. Mubed lishmo. It has to be.
Does it have to be also the shmo, the dye?
We'll see. Yes, you have to blacken it for the sake of the film. Mubed lishmo, the hide has to be tanned for the sake of the two. Hoyorak, excuse me. The me'ibir hoyorak l'tzus. What about when it was put in the solution for the dye, for the process of tanning? The person had in mind ritzu and not the batim. He didn't think batim, because the kedusha of batim is greater than the kedusha of the ritzua, right? Because the ritzua, because the batim contained the parshas.